Hands in the air, people! It's a bank robbery!
Welcome back to the break. I'm in conversation with B21, Bali Jagpal and Bhutta Jagpal. Do you get confused with when the letters came? BS Jagpal, BS Jagpal? Just.
No, the funny thing is, I signed my name as Bhutta Jagpal. He used to sign his name as B Singh.
B Singh.
You know what I mean? How many B Singhs do you know out there? Quite a few.
But it's a way to sign it. I do a different way of signing.
Okay, live and direct. So you got Balwinder Safri, Nakare bin Soni TV. What a track.
So I remember actually listening to Bhutta, redoing the music again and doing the final mix, and Safri is like, Bali, I have to come, so make sure I'm here when you do the actual final mix.
Right.
And Safri's thing was, he brought his mates down, and at Planet Studios,
As every singer does.
every singer does that, and I was going,
Chocolate.
yo, I want my music to go a bit louder.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Safri, no problem. And when he went, I actually put it back slightly. And that
Revelations!
No, but it was a pleasure working with Safri because he did put a lot of time and effort into it. And
Yeah.
thanks, Safri.
And maybe people of this time don't know actually the obviously because Baji's had his illnesses and stuff like that. His voice is not where it should be, but at that time, the Balwinder Safri voice
Yes.
was, it was. I mean, you know, I put my hands up and I would probably say he was probably one of the UK's most surreal people.
Oh, the awaaz, बहुत मीठी सी.
Tell you the truth, I was young and I didn't know how good he was as a singer.
Yeah.
I was just a young producer. I was working with him, but I didn't know how good he was.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal.
He was.
For his time and everything.
I remember. I think the Lochan Bilgewala did a bit for Pingalwada. He did this album, and on there, Balwinder Safri sang "Turki Bani Ai." Sagli Chint Matai. Oh my God! I listened to that, and you realise the range of Balwinder Safri's Safri's vocals.
Definitely.
You know, some wonderful singers out there. So live and direct, a huge hit, and then back to B21. Why? You could have just left them and just gone on your own.
So Roots, where I started from.
Yeah.
So we started.
He couldn't do it by himself. He need people behind him.
But he did. He did do it by himself. He proved it to you.
So then I started Public Demand, and I remember doing Chandigarh, the first song, and all done, everything done. Then I showed it to Bhutta.
No, it wasn't. It was pre-production.
Yeah, but you came on the Baja piece.
No, the pre-production was bass, a drum beat, and a few chords flying. Not yet. The pre-production had nothing on there yet.
Okay. But were you proud of that song? Let's see.
I thought he had a bit of oomph in it.
No, I'm not gonna stand here and for you as your big brother to tell Bali you weren't
got a
proud.
letter.
Say you were proud because I know you were proud.
I had a letter.
No, say you were Bali.
No, he had a letter.
Say you're proud of Bali.
No,
proud and
no. You have to keep people, with their feet on the ground.
That's one of those Bali. You know when your dad. Like my dad used to, oh, Bhangra ponda, hockey, jacket penda. And then I was on stage once, he goes, Apna boy, yeah.
We are proud of you.
That's true. That's true.
So he's proud of you.
And
he told me.
Did he?
Yeah,
well, he must have.
Must have been a dream.
Okay, so Chandigarh Kare Ashki, Munda Jattan.
That was the first song for Public Demand to be started.
Yeah. And you gave
I gave thumbs up.
Brilliant.
That was, I got, yo, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hit track. And it was, so can't really argue that.
Yeah.
And everything else sort of fell in.
Yeah. Where's the B21 flag at this moment? Obviously, you're kind of flying the Bali Jagpal.
No, yeah, because see, this is back in 90. First I was 96, second I was 98, and still video market hadn't taken off yet.
Yeah.
It was still
But
very
I
dormant.
do remember when I first spoke to Movie Box with Sounds of B21. I actually did say to them for Pot Sardar that we did want a video.
Right.
So it was something I wanted but couldn't really get. There was not that like Brit Asia wasn't around.
There's no channels available.
Yeah.
There's
lack
no
of channels out there.
channels. So.
Internet wasn't up, like it wasn't as big as these days.
We're really showing our age here.
There you go. There you go.
But that I remember Bhutta did Dur Davia.
Yep.
And Kote Se.
These are all Purane songs that no one had heard.
I know.
We got all these songs from India.
Yeah.
And on a cassette.
Yeah.
And they're all stored in a cassette. And these songs were good, but no one had heard them. Even Chandigarh. If you hear the original,
yeah.
it's quite terrible. You can't dance to it.
Sorry, who's the original by? I'm just trying to think.
I can't think of the guy's name. but
Chandigarh Kare Aashiki. Well, yeah.
I've got a copy home.
Oh, okay,
each
okay,
idea.
okay.
And you can't dance to it, you can't do nothing to it, but they're lyrically brilliant. And the only thing we added was a beat to the song
Yeah.
to make it
No,
danceable
but
and
that,
approachable.
I think you short selling yourself because you guys made that track, Chandigarh Kare Aashiki. Obviously, whoever sang it before did a great job as well. But it's not just adding a beat to it, is it?
True. True. You have to have the flavour.
Yeah.
The right ingredients.
Yeah.
But then I always remember when I did Din Raat, me and Jesse were going to Planet Studio. I heard this song on Radio 1, and I was like, yo, this is a good beat for this Din Raat. Bhutta was in India. After I done it, went to pick him up, coming back from Heathrow Airport, and I go, Bhutta, I've done this. And
There's no music pieces.
That's what he said. He goes, there's no music pieces. He goes, it's just day and night,
Just
night and day.
Rapping.
And I was like, Boots, this is a banging song. Do you know what I mean?
But there's another thing. Din Raat,
Yeah.
I thought it was an okay track. I went into that kind of music. It was more garage, that was,
Yeah.
But London,
They love
they
it.
went crazy
Yeah.
in London over that track. Every time he was playing London, they just go, yo, forget Chandigarh. We want Din Raat.
Yeah. Din Raat said the any.
No. Which one was it? Bad
Kari baja nahi maja jine baja.
Oh,
Din Raat.
Mangda.
Kari baja nahi maja
But that was on a-
jine baja.
that was a-
Baja, baja.
Yeah, that's a garage tip, which I wasn't into that. I was just hardcore Bhangra. I was.
Right.
He
Yeah.
was into that.
But were you thinking, were you thinking of more of the music, man?
Yeah,
As in, because obviously you're a great keyboardist and you're with the Legends band now. You've been with Bluvinders. You've been with all of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been around.
Yeah.
On the music scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been with A.S. Kang Saab and Bluvinder Safri.
Not as Kang, but Safri.
Oh, okay. I thought you did play with it. Okay. You sure you weren't you were lighting there?
No, that's okay. Then number bro nahi janda.
janda.
Everyone, man. Yeah, I played with him.
Yeah,
If it was me, I would say.
Gurdas man, Shaukat Ali, I played all of them.
Hale raat te rehta hai sirf.
Oh, we got Rati Sufrach, I played with him. There you go.
You played with him. Sorry.
So the album, Public Demand.
Public demand. Yeah, let's talk
The
about
last
Malik.
song,
Carry on, man.
The last song on that was Os Kudi Ne Dil Luttiya. And again, me and Jesse done it, but this time Bhutta did have a lot of input in that song.
I got the tour players in. I played a Baja piece.
Wow.
I played a bunch.
I played a Baja piece in there.
And how did the budget piece go?
I can't remember that.
Oh, okay. You sure you played it then?
Or was that Chandigarh? Yeah.
no.
Well, I know.
No, it's both
I had it put out on the computer. Like
Arranger.
Arranger. There you go. There
Well,
you
that
go.
was one of the first songs that was original for us.
Right.
Because the
Yeah,
other songs, they're all
covers.
covers.
All the covers.
Yeah.
And the late Dear Raj wrote that for us.
Yeah.
Devraj Jassal.
What a writer. Absolutely.
What a
brilliant.
musician. And I sit here
Oh,
often
yeah. I mean,
mentioning
he's
his...
basically all over B21.
Yeah.
Tumbi, Algoje.
Yeah, actually,
flutes.
most of
Yeah.
the instruments used on Public Demand were Dear Raj.
Yeah.
All the live Algoje, Tumbis, Shinai, all that stuff was all by Dear Raj.
So you just play him the song, you do whatever you want, and then afterwards cut him up, sample it,
Yeah.
and put it in a different way.
Yeah.
But he was a
Just,
very great
just
man.
not on your album, on even Shinda sat here.
Many albums.
Punjabi MC, Devraj Jassal Saab, yeah, and lyricist as well, great lyricist as well. Okay, so let's just come back to B21 again, sorry. Live and direct, dangerous and amazing. From this, we gather that is Bali, who's the main producer here. But Bhutta was just there. As you know, you need a delegator, you need an overseer,
Sensible one.
sensible one,
There you
who
go.
would
He was
actually say,
sensible.
you know what, that's
Ah,
fine,
you got
lads.
one.
Kind of rein them in a little bit, yeah. So, what part did Jesse play in the whole B21?
You could make good cup of tea.
Right.
That was one of them. And vocals. That was all that was required.
Yeah.
But without that.
No opinions, no nothing else.
Oh yeah.
I used to have
But that,
good ideas to
I used to.
certain
I was, when we
songs.
go to the studio, I was on the computer doing that stuff, and then after a while they go, "Yo, give me a go." I go, "Charlie, you got half an hour. Jo tu karna kar lo."
Just he can play, he could play the
Yeah, of
baja
course,
bit.
yeah.
He
I
play
mean, I
baja. I
can't
go,
play
"Ita karo,
anything.
adha ghanta ye chaak pura karna kar lo." And after a half hour, they go, "Oh, we give up." I go, "You finished now? Jao, sit down now. I'll take over again." It was simple
See,
as that.
from Public Demand, that's how we actually started. Me and Bhutta would choose a song. Bhutta do his production, I do my production, get Jussie in to do the vocals.
Yeah.
And I think Bhutta worked more with Jussie than in a way I did myself.
Right, right.
But you can't show no less respect because his vocals made the songs anyway. So.
Well, B21 were you three. You know, at the end of the day, at that time, maybe not now, obviously, but when you three were together, you were B21, and you started this new flair. Obviously, all the singers, all the live band singers were ਤਿੰਨ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਸੂਟਕੇਸ ਤੁਰ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਆ
CD ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਤੁਰ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਆ
CD ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਤੁਰ ਪੈਂਦੇ and you started a new thing.
They used to hate us, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, hate.
We were hated.
Very badly hated.
Very badly hated. It was not our fault.
They'd go to the gig, go there about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, do sound check. We'd go just say we were on stage at 12. We'd get there 11:30, walk on stage, do our stuff, rock the show, and off we went.
And they didn't like that. So we can't really argue it.
What can I say? I know all of you are getting really angry at home. All the band members. Just have a cup of tea.